International business ethics is a crucial topic in our increasingly globalized world. As businesses expand their operations across borders, they encounter a diverse array of cultural norms, legal frameworks, and ethical standards. Navigating these complexities can be challenging, as what is considered ethical in one culture may not hold the same weight in another. Understanding and addressing ethical dilemmas in different cultural and regulatory environments is essential for building trust, maintaining a positive reputation, and ensuring long-term success. Let's explore the importance of international business ethics, the challenges companies face, and the strategies they can adopt to navigate these dilemmas effectively. At its core, business ethics refers to the principles and standards that guide behavior in the world of commerce. These principles encompass a wide range of issues, including honesty, integrity, fairness, and respect for individuals and communities. When businesses operate internationally, they must be mindful of the ethical implications of their actions, as decisions can have far-reaching consequences for stakeholders, including employees, customers, suppliers, and local communities. One of the primary challenges in international business ethics is the existence of varying cultural norms. Different cultures have distinct values and beliefs that shape their understanding of what is considered ethical behavior. For example, in some cultures, relationships and personal connections are paramount, and business dealings may be heavily influenced by social ties. In contrast, other cultures may prioritize transparency and adherence to formal contracts. This divergence can lead to misunderstandings and ethical dilemmas when companies operate in unfamiliar cultural contexts. Take, for instance, a multinational corporation looking to establish a presence in a new market. The company may encounter practices that are common in that region, but may raise ethical concerns from a Western perspective. For example, gift-giving is a common practice in many cultures and can be seen as a gesture of goodwill. However, in other contexts, it may be perceived as bribery. Businesses must navigate these cultural differences carefully to avoid ethical pitfalls while respecting local customs. Legal frameworks also play a significant role in shaping ethical behavior in international business. Different countries have varying laws and regulations governing business practices, labor rights, environmental protection, and anti-corruption measures. While some countries have stringent regulations aimed at promoting ethical conduct, others may have lax enforcement or even encourage unethical practices. This disparity can create ethical dilemmas for companies trying to operate responsibly while remaining competitive in their respective markets. For example, consider a company that sources materials from a country with weak labor laws. The company may face pressure to reduce costs, leading to decisions that could exploit workers or disregard safety standards. Balancing the desire for profitability with ethical considerations can be a daunting task, and companies must be vigilant in ensuring that their practices align with their values regardless of local standards. So, how can businesses effectively navigate ethical dilemmas in international settings? It starts with establishing a strong ethical framework that guides decision-making across the organization. This framework should be rooted in the company's core values and principles, providing a clear set of guidelines for employees to follow. Leadership plays a crucial role in setting the tone for ethical behavior, and organizations must foster a culture that encourages open dialogue about ethical concerns. Training and education are also essential components of promoting ethical behavior in international business. Companies should provide employees with the necessary tools and resources to understand the ethical implications of their actions, especially when working in diverse cultural environments. This could include training on cultural sensitivity, ethical decision-making, and compliance with local laws and regulations. By equipping employees with knowledge and awareness, organizations can empower them to make informed choices that align with ethical standards. Engaging with local stakeholders is another effective strategy for navigating ethical dilemmas. Building relationships with local communities, suppliers, and customers can provide valuable insights into cultural norms and expectations. By actively listening to stakeholders and involving them in decision-making processes, businesses can demonstrate their commitment to ethical practices and foster trust. This approach not only helps mitigate ethical risks, but also enhances the company's reputation in the market. Transparency is a key principle in international business ethics. Companies should be open about their practices, policies, and decision-making processes. This transparency builds trust with stakeholders and demonstrates a commitment to ethical conduct. Regularly communicating about ethical initiatives, challenges, and successes can also create a sense of accountability within the organization. Another important aspect of navigating ethical dilemmas is having a robust reporting mechanism in place. Employees should feel safe and supported when raising ethical concerns or reporting misconduct. Establishing anonymous reporting channels and ensuring protection against retaliation can encourage individuals to speak up when they encounter unethical behavior. This proactive approach not only addresses potential issues, but also reinforces the company's commitment to ethical standards. It's worth noting that international business ethics is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Companies must be adaptable and willing to tailor their strategies to fit the unique cultural and regulatory contexts in which they operate. This flexibility requires ongoing assessment and evaluation of ethical practices, as well as a willingness to learn from mistakes. Ethical dilemmas may arise, but how a company responds to those challenges can define its reputation and long-term success. As we look to the future, the importance of international business ethics will only continue to grow. With the rise of social media and increased access to information, consumers and stakeholders are more informed and engaged than ever before. They expect companies to act ethically and responsibly, holding them accountable for their actions. Businesses that prioritize ethical conduct will not only enhance their reputation, but also build stronger relationships with customers and communities. In conclusion, navigating ethical dilemmas in international business is a complex yet essential endeavor. As companies expand their operations across borders, they must be mindful of cultural differences, legal frameworks, and ethical standards. By establishing a strong ethical framework, providing training and education, engaging with local stakeholders, promoting transparency, and fostering a culture of accountability, businesses can navigate these challenges effectively. Ultimately, prioritizing ethical conduct is not just a moral imperative, it's a strategic advantage that can lead to long-term success in the global marketplace. In a world where ethical considerations are increasingly intertwined with business decisions, companies that embrace ethical practices will be well-positioned to thrive and make a positive impact on society.